thou wilt slay the wicked, O God. Depart from me, therefore, ye bloody men, for they speak against thee wickedly, and thine enemies take thy name in vain. Do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee? Am I not grieved with those that rise up against thee? I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them mine enemies.
Ripped from the womb, been feeling the pain. If what's the doom, you feeling the same. Trapped in my mind, shit on my brain. Crack in the line, nigga born in the game. Check the timeline, I was clocking the games. Sipping fine wine, ain't no stopping me, man. Put the shit down, now I work for the Lord. Deep in the wall with the One West boys. Beast in my face, bitch, come test me. Way too late, Yahweh done bless me. Ain't no hesitate, bitch, come at me. Sword on my waist, bitch, gon' catch heat. Corner boy, nigga, meat in these teeth. Dinosaur, nigga, wrote in these streets. Cracker in the figure boat till he squeaks. Soldier won't let him go as he leaks. Redneck in a truck on my block. He gotta let the Lord's private stock. Just shut him up, neck gon' pop. Can't wait to wet him up, give the orders pop. Can't wait to fuck him up, make the bullshit stop. Once you pop one, just can't stop. 7, 8, 9, stack them to the top. It's not a pop gun, this bitch go
The white people is, you don't respect anybody's humanity except for your own. You don't respect anybody's pain except for your own. You expect Jewish people to hate Hitler and to hate the Nazis, but you can't understand why we should hate you. You can't understand that because you're not human.
I hate you with the perfect hatred, and I can't let you make it. I hate you with the perfect hatred, and I can't let you make it. Dirty German Shepherd just looking at me, wonder what the motherfucking problem could be. She don't want a motherfucking problem with me. Shit is go in motherfucking horribly. Look you in the eyes, bitch, respect my grill. Your presence in my face rejects the chill. Your presence in this place neglects the feel. The sharpness of my blade, lovely cold steel. The warmth of the blood dripping on my wrist. The feel of the gut squishing on my fist. Shout out to Karen, you ugly bitch. Please go get Darren so his wig split. From 2 slugs, from my bitch, now let's brew love. In this bitch, we one dub. In this bitch, we shoot them slugs at this bitch. Hold up, let me catch my breath. Just pray to the Lord for that whole death. Just pray to my God till ain't nothing left. What I read in the sword make that whole melt. What I read in the sword, the earth felt. Kids of the Lord, come back to self. Only task for the boy, maintain self. Only task for us all, play the hand that's still. I hate you with the perfect hatred, and I can't let you make it. I hate you with the perfect hatred, and I can't let you make it. I hate you with the perfect hatred, and I can't let you make it. I hate you with the perfect hatred, and I can't let you make it. All right, clap it up. Shalom Israel, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shabbarakatham. Officer 50, Shapar Yala, Bun Yahweh, the Bun Yasharala. Representing the I.S.U.P.K under the Commanding General YAHANNA. Coming to you straight out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. And of course, you know tonight is the Thursday night scripture breakdown class. And tonight we're going to go over some more of those magnificent milk scriptures that we like to start off with. These scriptures are simple scriptures that you can learn that will destroy Christianity, man. These are simple scriptures that you can learn to take on your enemies. You know what I'm saying? So what you want to do is you want to load your, what they call that belt Batman got? Utility belt. You want to load your utility belt up with these scriptures.
You want to write these scriptures down. You want to get them in your mind. You know what I'm saying? You want to memorize them. You want to know them. It's going to help break the Christianity off of you, and it'll help break the Christianity off of your loved ones if they will hear you. So first of all, YAHANNA, please, sir, could you go to Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6? You know what I'm saying? And it's such a magnificent thing, man. It's such a glorious thing to know that the Most High only cares about your people. You know what I'm saying? Why are you worried about other nations? Other nations have other nations that care about them. For instance, you have Stop Asian Hate, right? It's obviously the white man cares about Asians, because within that amount of time, there was a bill written against Asian hate. Well, here we are, blacks, Mexicans, Hispanics, and Native Americans hated on this land 400, 500, 600 plus years. And nothing's been written to take care of us. That's because none of the other nations care about us. There's only one thing on this planet that cares about us besides us, and that's the Most High. The Most High is the only friend we have, man, other than ourselves. And look, that's the best friend you can have, man. You can't have, look, it's obvious all the American presidents cared about white folks, cared about your oppressor. From the start till today, all of them cared about your oppressor. Even Barack Obama, he loved his mammy. He loved his mama. So he had to love her people. He loved his mama. He loved his daddy. He loved your oppressor, and he loved the people that sold you to the oppressor. He didn't care about you at all. While he was president, our brothers and sisters were still getting domed, shot in the middle of the streets by the oppressor, by the oppressor's police, man. And he never said a word. He kept his mouth shut about it, man. And then here you are trying to hold up, oh, what's his name, Biden, and what, Carmela Harris, what's that, what's her name, the Indian, Kamala Harris. Y'all trying to hold these two buffoons up, thinking that that's gonna be your savior. They sell it to you all day when they running for president. Kamala Harris ain't had a Tabasco sauce in her purse since she got elected. You know what I'm saying? All they want is to use you to get elected. They don't care about you. They don't love you. But I tell you who does. Go ahead, YAHANNA.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Listen to it, man. We are an holy people, man. Set apart. But set apart from the other nations. That's why we so beautiful. That's why we shine so much brighter than them. That's why you can go out to one of these taco stands and get a taco that's just simple meat, 2 plants, and some corn, and it's the best thing you ever ate in your life, man.
That's right.
That's why you can go to your grandmother's house and get food fit for a slave, and you'll bite the metal off your fork. You understand what I'm saying? That's because we are the salt of the earth. Nothing moves without us, baby. We are the flavor. That's why whenever you have an argument of who's the GOAT in sports, it's never any of the other nations people talk about. It's never any of the other nations. It's us. This little girl, what's her name? Gabby? What's her name? Gabby? The little flip cutting girl. She's so cold that she doing stuff that humanity's ever seen before. They think is impossible. And she doing stuff that they think is impossible. And this girl, and what they do to combat it is they try to score her lower because can't nobody else do it. You see what I'm saying? They have to cripple you. That's why they have to have oppression. Because if playing on the same field, an even field to play, we will sit over on top of them at all times. Because we are an holy people who the Lord thy God, man. Go ahead.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
The Lord thy God chose us, man. He chose us. Not your oppressor, not Stop Asian Hate, not Iraq, Iran. You understand what I'm saying? Not South Africans, not Liberians, not them pirates that be jacking boats in motion over there. None of them. He chose us, the blacks, Hispanics, and the Native Americans, man. He chose us. Y'all just got to swallow that up. Y'all just got to eat that up. Y'all just got to drink it down and hate it. Oh, yeah. These scriptures make me feel so good, man. It makes me feel so, can I make up a word right quick? Exasperated. You know, that's the only way I got to make up a word to describe the way these scriptures make me feel, man. If I wouldn't be in council the next day, I will flip this over because of the way these scriptures make me feel. You understand what I'm saying? That the Lord, man, the Ancient of Days only loves us. But YAHANNA, guess what our people will do? They'll tell us we ain't right. That ain't right. That he love everybody. Because that's just so grinded down, man. That's so used to feeling like they're nothing. When you're the most important thing on this planet, man. Give me some more of that scripture, YAHANNA. This is just one of them. Hath
chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Ooh-wee. What's that word? Special? You should feel special. Because the Lord chose you to be special for himself. You are special to the Lord. Let me say that again, blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics. You are special to the Lord. Go ahead, YAHANNA.
Above all people.
Above who?
All people.
Who?
All people.
Above all people. Above all people. Not some of them, not one or two of them. All of them. Every one of them. Come on, YAHANNA.
That are upon the face of the earth.
Every one of them that's walking this earth, man. We are above all of them. What was that word I just made up? Exasperation? Look, man, that's how it make me feel. Is exasperated? That's how it makes me feel, man. You understand what I'm saying? Exasperinated. Give me some more, Yabakun.
Verse 7.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Con,
Keep
con.
going.
Verse 7. The Lord did not set his love upon you,
Mm-hmm.
nor choose you,
All right.
because ye were more in number than any people. For ye were the fewest of all people.
It ain't have nothing to do with how many of us there were. It ain't have nothing to do with that. Keep going, Yabakun.
But because the Lord loved you,
He chose us because he loved us. Keep going.
and because he would keep the oath which he had sworn unto your fathers,
Uh-huh.
hath the Lord brought you out with a mighty hand,
Uh-huh.
and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen, from the land, from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt.
Because of a promise that he made to our forefathers, man. When he bust them stinking Africans' heads open and freed us from the land, from their land. You know what I'm saying? A fate that's going to be seen very shortly to your oppressor. You think if he wouldn't bust the foreheads open of the Africans to free us out of this land, he wouldn't bust the forehead open of this oppressor?
Right.
He loves us. And we have been treated so horribly in this land, brother. Grinded down to dirt. Grinded down to nothing. To where we've forgotten about the Most High's love for us. To where we don't even feel like the Most High loves us, man. But I tell you what, ain't nothing like feeling the Most High's love, man. What you got to do is you got to get in the I.S.U.P.K under Commander General YAHANNA and learning what you have to do to get his eyes back on you, man.
That's right.
Because once his eyes is on you, you ain't got to worry about nothing, Yabakun. You ain't got to worry about nothing, man. You do what he needs you to do. All you got to do is put in the works. All you got to do is fill out the paperwork, man. And whatever that is you need, that you need to keep on doing his will, you going to get that, bro.
Right.
But you gotta shake that world off, man. You gotta have some faith. You gotta understand that he loves you because of the deal he made with your fathers. He told them to not eat crab, shrimp, lobster, to not be whores, to not to be whoremongers, to not be homosexuals, to not do specific things, man. To be a holy people unto himself. We've got to get back to that.
That's right.
So we can understand what the Most High's love is about, man. That's what makes Christianity the most evil thing that could ever exist to us. Because it teaches us to go against the Most High. You understand what I'm saying? It teaches us that you don't have to keep the commandments, that they're done away with, which is a lie, man. We are put here to keep his commandments. That's the only reason we're here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Take me to 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 54. That's what our people got to learn, man. How to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, and how to become the people that the Lord wants us to be. So he can look at us again. So he can love us again, man. so we can be that holy people that he wants us to be. I got it for time's sake. The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, who thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. Christians like to say we all come from Adam. That's right, we all do come from Adam. But there's a specific people that the Lord has chosen to be for himself, to give the duty of upholding his commandments to for being a holy people, for being a separate people. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics, the 12 tribes of Israel, man. That's the ones, the priests and the prophets of yesterday and today, even of Christ's time, even of Yahushua's time, even of Jesus' time, was sent out to fetch, man. Was sent out to grab a hold of his people and cry aloud, man. And waking them up and telling them to come back to the Lord. That's the duty and the job of the men of the I.S.U.P.K, man. That's what we do. We go and we fetch the Lord's people. Holler and scream at them in their face. Wake them up. Hey, wake up. You're not supposed to be killing each other. You're not supposed to be treating that woman like that. You had sex with her, she's yours forever. Sister, you're not supposed to be treating that brother like that. You had sex with him, you're supposed to be lifting him up, loving him, obeying him, being a pillar of rest instead of a headache. Brother, you're not supposed to sell your other brother dope, man. You're killing him. You're supposed to love your brother. If anything, you should be trying to talk to that brother to get him off dope. That's what we're here for. That's what you see the priests popping up every day. Every day a new priest is born in here, man. Because we got a big job, man. And we gonna do it, brother. Yeah, because I don't care if it's just, God forbid, it's just me and you. And Officer Ron, big Ron back there. Big Officer Ron back there. It's just us three. Guess what? We're gonna keep on raising up priests. It ain't never gonna stop, man. Till the clouds crack open. Right. Because they got a people on this earth that's just for the Lord. Because the Most High is racist, and he only loves them. Let's look at the book of Psalms, chapter 147. All right, fire and ready. Book of Psalms, chapter 147, and verse 19 and 20. The Lord don't like, let me rephrase that. The Lord hasn't dealt with all the nations. You understand? He's only dealt with one. He doesn't deal with the rest of these nations. That's why it's so, it tickles me so much when I hear an oppressor say, the Lord told me, or you hear one of them Caucasian pastors or something say, well, the Lord spoke to me today. The Lord don't deal with your nation, man. He don't. He barely deals with ours. And he loves us. He picks one man from our nation to deal with at a time. One man, sometimes a woman, from our nation to deal with at a time, man. You found more? You got me?
Kind.
Go ahead.
This is Psalms, chapter 147, verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
Did it say the world? Did it say he showed his word and the statutes and judgment to everybody? He only showed it to Jacob. He only showed it to Israel. He only showed it to the blacks. He only showed it to the natives. He only showed it to the Hispanics, man. He ain't show it to everybody. So it's because it's not for everybody. It's for us. They are going to learn it through us by the crack of a whip. Captain Yadazaki and them practice every day. By the time they finish, they're going to be able to put an eye across somebody's back with that daggone whip for Israel. That's how they're going to learn to obey the Lord. That's how they're going to learn to stop eating crab, shrimp, lobster, and all of that. You understand? By us forcing them. Now us, by the other hand, we're going to learn it by stepping into the I.S.U.P.K under command of General YAHANNA. The same way you learned it, Yabakan. The same way I learned it. The same way all the brothers and sisters learned it. That's how our people's going to learn it. Through the foolishness of preaching. They're going to learn it by us standing on the street corners, no fear, studded out, spiked out, braids, boots, beards, looking crazy as hell, crying aloud, man.
That's right.
That's how our people going to learn it. The way we do it all over the country. That's scripture. That's the game plan. Come on.
Verse 20. He hath not dealt so with any nation.
Come on, man. Say that again.
He hath not dealt so with any nation.
He ain't dealt with y'all, man. He don't deal with y'all. The Most High ain't worried about the other nations. Because the other nations are worried about each other. They're worried about us getting 1 foot ahead of the other one. They think by banding together that they can keep us down, Yabakan. But they don't understand that the Most High power is our power.
That's right.
And once we understand that the Most High power is our power, that's when we'll get our power.
Right.
You understand? That's when we will become the powers of the earth. Once we understand that we have to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, that we have to be this set apart people, that we have to be this holy people, that he chose us to be above all nations. To sit on thrones, Yabakan. How that feel? To sit there and be like, you know what I'm saying? To sit there and be holy. To be, for them to bow to. To be looked upon. for all the other nations to believe and to want to and to aspire to be us. That's why we're so beautiful. Even at our lowest peak, YAHANNA, you can still see it. The whole earth wants to be LeBron James. The whole earth shit wants to be a rapper. Our sisters get on TV doing the most whorish of dance moves ever, and the earth follows it. That's because we are poisoned, and the earth is already seasoned to kiss our boots.
Right.
That's why the earth is twerking. Because we are sick, and they are made to kiss our boots. So whatever they see us do, they want to do. We start wearing our shirts backwards, guess what they gonna do? Start wearing their shirts backwards. Remember that group Crisscross? They started wearing their pants backwards. What did the earth do? Wore their pants backwards. You understand what I'm saying? That's because the earth is geared to kiss our boots. Because we are the people of the Most High God. And nobody else is. Nobody. Nobody.
That's right.
Come on. Give me some more.
And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord.
As for his judgments, they have not known him. You know why we have the most AIDS in America? You know why we are the top of the prison population in America? Because the other nations don't know his judgments. They don't suffer his judgments because he doesn't care about them. He's our Father. So we constantly getting our asses whipped. You understand that? Your mama, you and 5 other kids could be playing outside. Right? Doing the same mischievous thing. Your mama catch y'all. Does she go to the other kid's house and whoop them? She whoop your ass because you're hers. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're hers and she loves you. She's not worried about them other kids. But she's worried about you, just like a father, man. A father. I watch them court shows. What'd you say? Okay. I watch them court shows. Them I'm Not the Father shows. And a black man won't give a woman a nickel until he knows that that child is his. A black man ain't really worried about a child that's not his. You know what I'm saying? And that's how the Most High is. He's not really worried about the other nations. So he doesn't take the time to populate prisons with them. He doesn't take time to infect them with AIDS. You understand what I'm saying? When they eat crawfish and shrimp and pork all their life, he doesn't take time to give them high blood pressure. Because he don't care about them. He only cares that we do what he wants them to do. Y'all come, let's get the book of, let's go to Psalms. No. What was it? Yeah, let's go to the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 13. This book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 13.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Jacob being the blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics that walk the land today. Esau, your everyday oppressor, walking the earth today. This is the Lord telling you who he loves and who he hates. Jacob have I loved. Esau have I hated. He loves us. He hates the oppressor, Edom. Know what I'm saying? The Edomites. I don't think I need to reiterate any more on this. It says it plainly. Jacob have I loved. He loves us, YAHANNA. That's something to be proud of. That's something to feel exasperated about.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's something to feel amazing about. That makes this water taste even better. Yeah. Jacob have I loved. Esau have I hated. I hate you with a perfect hatred.
Right.
Let's see what else we got here. Let's go to the book of Amos, chapter 3.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 1.
Hold on a second.
To like,
Yep, Amos chapter 3, verse 1 and 2. You're right.
I don't want kind. This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
Say that again, YAHANNA.
You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
You only have I known of all the families of the earth. So guess what? Every time you sell a rock, you're going to jail. Every time you be a homosexual, you're going to catch AIDS. Every time you commit a crime, you're going to get caught. You understand what I'm saying? Every time you do something against my law, you're going to get it. Keep reading.
Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities. So to sum it up, brothers and sisters, yes, the Most High only loves us. The Most High is very, very racist. And we are the race that it loves, the blacks, Native Americans, and the Hispanics. And we have to come back to his laws, statutes, and commandments. And you can only do that by stepping yourself into one of these schools. under the Commander General YAHANNA, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man. Run, don't walk. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. Or you can get that. Or we can keep on being filling of the prisons, living under bridges, being at the bottom of your oppressor's foot. You know what I'm saying? Being spit upon, hated throughout the earth. You understand what I'm saying? Either get back with the Lord or suffer the consequences. And with that, I'm going to turn the class over to Trooper YAHANNA.
I.S.U.P.K. Security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21, and Malachi 3 and 8 through 10, means 10th in the Hebrew. Ma'asharah. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. Feast of First Fruits, starts after the Sabbath. Unleavened bread, sundown, Sunday, May 2nd, 2021. Count 50 days. Celebrate the 50th day. Sunday, June 20th, 2021. Start before sundown. Leviticus 23 and 10 through 22. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, or scarf. And those are the security announcements. Separate announcement. Brothers and sisters, Google search the school and request directions prior to departure to the school. Once arrived, you can click the website button. If you have pictures, you can upload them here. And this concludes the announcements.